That's not what's up, man. That's against the code.
Man, I'm covered in darkness. I'm black, I feel like a target. I'm feeling so paranoid over these 808s women can't tell that I'm heartless. My soul just carries a carcass, walk around cautious, feeling so nauseous. I wonder what could have been, man, I'm limbiased in Boston, feeling exhausted. You ever just felt like a sucker? You cuffed her and niggas just fucked her. And so you just silently suffer, cause it was too far so you never could love her. And I don't really want to talk now. Hella demons on the fault now. You see when things fall apart now.
There we go.
Start to have it like it starts now. Got me feeling like the Mad King. Burn them all when I'm screaming out. I prophesied, but they still in doubt. The Lannisters gonna take me out. Swore hanging by a thread. Niggas won't see me dead. Niggas wanna pull a king card. What's even worse, they the king dog. Smart nigga think you know it all. I can't just be letting shit happen to me. Niggas is just as it rapping to me. Niggas ain't rapping with passion to me. When niggas is wearing they fashion to me. The world that I
Shout out to my barber, shout out to my stylist with beards and bald heads. See, I need to slide over just a little bit more. If we can adjust this a little bit more, Trish.
Honestly, Billy coming. I die before the weekend.
Nah, I'ma slide over, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be that close because you always tear me up with the. What's that color right there? Pink? He came with the salmon denim right here. It's like a thing. Yeah, I always tell y'all every week, yo, TJ the flyest guy I know. And if y'all listening to those bars right there, that's True Lies, the other name from, what's the name of the CD? I'm so old. I'm so old. It's not out yet.
It's exclusive.
The exclusive.
You heard it first.
You heard it first from that Insecure that will be dropping soon. I told you he one of my favorite MCs and he one of my favorite photographers. I'm gonna say it because you sound fly. These artists, it's so artsy. That's the best way I can say. I hate that word too. No, they're so critical on themselves. His music sounds, yeah, and I love his music. I love True Lies music. I do. I seen the growth. I was there. Run row. I got OC in the building. Cousin D in the building.
You. Kind of loud there. Kind of high on there.
You say what?
Kind of high on there.
Kind of high. Let me bring it down a little bit.
About to be like me.
Yeah, I was like,
about to be like me too.
Volume wise.
Yo, we're gonna start off.
That too.
We're gonna start off from the top, man. The best thing about yesterday was that party at Express Lounge and playing from 3rd and Richmond.
After the Patriots winning the Super Bowl.
Serious.
That boring ass.
I wanted to keep it. We was gonna get to them.
I think for the most part, unless you're a Patriots fan, everybody wanted to see the Rams do something. And you know, it's like the LeBron or Michael Jordan effect, the Kobe effect, where you're so good that at the end of the day, sometimes you're tired of seeing the same people keep winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't win every single year, but when your quarterback like doing shit like that, you know what I mean? He got 6 rings, dog.
He got
like
the 6.
It's real, man. It's real.
Alright, D, look, man. It's gloating time for D. I'm not even putting the camera back on us.
I learned from a coach way back in the day. Act like you've been there before, so I'm good.
That humbleness. That humble pie.
Yeah.
How many times y'all been there?
How many times have we been there all together?
Yeah.
I think like 11.
How many times y'all won?
6.
He the best?
He's definitely the best. That's hands down.
Hands down. I thought the Super Bowl was whack.
That wasn't 11 with Brady. You know, they went to 1 without Brady. They went to 2 without Brady when they lost to the Bears, and then when they lost to Green Bay and Brett Favre.
The uniforms wasn't as dope then. G Money in the building.
They wasn't.
Right, the uniforms wasn't hitting.
Nah. Them uniforms are fire.
The red ones? The red ones? With the man in the 3-point stance.
The 96. The 96 joints was fire.
That's a classic.
The 96?
With the logo on the shoulders?
Oh, yeah. That was Drew Bledsoe.
Curtis Martin joints?
Yeah.
Yo,
What I walk in on? What we talking about?
We were talking about that whack Super Bowl last night. You know, we're gonna keep it brief with that one. We got some special guests in the building just to let y'all know. We got some good brothers from Classic Grooming, Barber Salon. They in the building. They gonna be coming on in about 25 minutes just to let y'all know.
They talk about they needed a model. I'm like,
You know,
I need a little.
hey man, if they got the Clippers, hey, they gonna be in here.
Got the utility belt.
Got double highs, got both highs, big high, low high, and got Reef in the building. We gonna get to it. We definitely gonna get to it. So, but before we get there, we got the team gonna have the shop talk. You know, they got this dude. Yo, I don't even know who this dude is.
Yes, you do.
I don't know none of them. You know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you don't.
I noticed him because I ain't gonna
Yo,
lie.
you terrible, bro.
That's Julian Edelman.
Look, you know I'm terrible.
That's Julian Edelman, wide receiver, number 11.
Yo,
From
his
Penn
route.
State. He played quarterback in college.
My dad told me a story on him.
Undrafted.
Yeah.
No, he went drafted in the 7th round. No scholarship in college. He's about 5'9", 5'10".
Yo, him and McVay actually played against each other in college.
See?
And
Rams coach.
his routes is crazy.
His routes are crazy.
Crazy. And you know,
He
I'm
was on
like,
that
Third ring.
He was on that juice. That
Hall of
juice
Fame.
though.
Third
he was
ring.
on that Jules?
He was tearing Peters up.
He's going to the
That's
Hall of Fame.
speculation.
Nah. He
he was suspended at the beginning of the season.
No, he
For
wasn't.
real?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Four
He was hitting
games.
that needle.
Yeah,
Because
he
he was
was on
coming back
that
from
juice.
injury.
Ow.
Remember, he missed all last
He
year.
probably had
We
that
would've
deer
won
He
antler.
was hitting the needle.
that
I'm
deer
just shouting him out because he got that beard right there. You know, I'm like,
True.
yo,
Shit
he got the,
flourishing. His shit almost look like mine a little
he got
bit.
the Jake the Snake mustache. Like that's that real 80s
Little
type
bit.
vibe right there. So you know, just
Oh, just so you know, that man right there, second all time in playoff receptions behind Jerry Rice.
second all time.
Yeah.
How long he been around?
And it's actually wild that he was a quarterback. Like he's really killing that receiver. He's a quarterback.
It's a lot of see, it's different when you go from college to the pros, but it's a lot of, say, high school kids that are quarterbacks or whatever position. You get to college, and coaches that have been doing this for 20, 30 years, they look at certain players and they know
Look
your
at their
skill
body
set,
type.
where you would, your body type to it, but where you would be a good fit at.
Yeah.
Yo,
And then-
Travis Kelsey was a quarterback in college.
That's what I'm saying. Even from there to the league, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's a lot of players that are in certain positions and they start out special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Special teams, and when you on that special teams, that's why special teams is mad important and they be going hard because half of them is just trying to get that spot. They know in practice, I practice with the receivers, but I'm not going to get no burn until I show out, you know what I'm saying, on special teams.
so question. When they ask black athletes to change their position and they don't, would it be like more beneficial? Possibly.
I mean, look at Terrell Pryor.
Do what you got to do. Get that check.
He not a bad wideout. But
No.
you know what? We try to reverse the stigma. So when they ask us to change positions, we like, no, we can play quarterback.
That's what it
But you
is.
really you a skill set player. Like you a utility.
You might get away with that a little bit in college. Once you hit the pros, once they tell you you're changing positions, you're changing positions.
It's not an option.
College, you kind of got a little bit more leeway, and hopefully you can back up what you say. Because if not, then you know they got somebody else right behind you in college that can always come and play.
You know what?
But can you realize across college football, mad programs got black quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's always
Yeah.
been that way
Yeah.
though.
But that's
Because
'cause-
they want the college. It feels like
It's
you
a
want
faster
the
paced
best.
game.
You want the best athlete
right.
as far
It's
as
a
college
fast-paced
quarterback.
game.
You need the best athlete on the field playing quarterback. But then once you get to the league, it's like you need the smartest quarterback.
Yo, that's the boy from was it Oklahoma or Arkansas who plays or Alabama who plays
Right
quarterback right now. The top double.
Short
Kyler
cat.
Murray,
That's the name.
the one that
Which
got
one?
drafted by the
You
East.
done put a really
No, the top one who's
wise-
a quarterback and he's a pitcher. I
That's
think.
Kyler Murray.
Kyle Murray.
He played baseball. He's
He
not a
plays
pitcher, though.
baseball. Kyler.
Kyler.
I
Kyler.
don't like that name.
He's like MLB.
He already drafted.
He's
by the
drafted.
East.
Drafted.
Yeah, but you
I'm
know you got to go
saying-
through minor league programs. That's
Yeah.
why they're trying to throw the.
But he could still,
The league got him.
because didn't Bo Jackson end up the same way? I think it was a team that was trying to pick him up that he didn't want to go to, the Ravens maybe.
Tampa Bay.
And Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he didn't
Right,
wanna-
he didn't want to go to. Ended up signing the Kansas City joint, baseball, and then jumped into the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see that that Deion Sanders?
I feel like they ain't give us enough. I felt like it was.
You
too-
wanted more than an
Yo,
hour too.
Prom
Is that on
got-
demand?
Prom
It should be on
I
demand.
didn't
Prom
see that.
was that dude for a longer time than they showed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I think they just wanted that story.
Yeah.
But I wanted more.
I wanted more too.
He did a lot, man.
Like his combine story should have been in there.
They might be saving it. They might be saying just for another one. Cause do you see it?
Not yet, but I mean, most of the individual 30 for 30s they keep to a minimum anyway. It's more the team ones that they really get down and dirty and get into it. But the more the individual ones, they don't really.
He needs another.
And with him, he might not have wanted them to get
too in
They ain't
depth.
even dropped the must be the money.
No, yeah,
Right.
Yo, the thing I liked about it, Deion Sanders is definitely one of my favorite players of all time.
Oh yeah.
The way they showed how they was trying to play him for his talent, like he's not that good or he can't do both.
Crazy because if they'd won that World Series, he probably would have got.
He
the
would have
MVP.
been that was the best part of it.
Like most people don't know that about him playing baseball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just know about Deion on the field, prom, Neon Deion, you know, the dance. But he was actually getting
The
busy.
dance was everything.
he's the reason I'm a
super
Braves
busy.
fan.
Not
Well, from
one,
Deion?
not
Yep.
one
He the
person
reason
here scored a
21 my favorite
touchdown
number.
in their life. I think
That's why I
everybody
wore
here
24
has played
for the
football
Wild.
at some
Him and King
level,
Griffey Jr., but-
and you have never not hit that Deion. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And been running
You
down
had to.
at Maxon, you know what I'm saying?
The middle
Coach
school.
Hunter, Gym Time, you know what I'm saying? And hit that, you know what I'm
You
saying?
had to do it.
Come on.
You had to do it. We get on this Black History. It was another big birthday. This right after the Deion, I saw this part right here. I'm flipping the channels, and I never watched Major League Baseball Network, but it was Jackie Robinson's 100th birthday, turned 100, and I learned a lot about him that I didn't know. If y'all, for some people who didn't know, he played 4 sports in college: basketball, baseball, track, and football. He was so wild athletic. He was so ill in football. I mean, so ill in all these sports. While he's playing baseball, in between innings, he would take off his jersey, run over to the long jump where the track is going. He went to UCLA, if y'all didn't know. And he would run, do the long jump, scoring that, go right back to the baseball and everything. Like, just tremendous athlete. And
he's a vet.
And he's a vet.
Too.
And he's a vet. I want to check that documentary again. It's on Major League Baseball Network, and it's 2 parts. I only saw the second part. But what had me thinking, you know, a lot of parts of Jackie Robinson, I don't know, y'all ever see that movie, 42?
I saw 42.
Yeah.
It was a good movie, and I've done book reports on him and stuff like that, but it was a part of his life that they rarely talk about. And they saw the political part of his life.
Right.
And one thing he was trying to do, I know we watching the stuff with Killer Mike that's been going on, talking about ownership and wealth of black people and getting into politics. Well, he was doing that back then. And he caught a lot of resistance at the time from his own people, which I thought was ill. And they don't talk about it in any of these history books or any documentaries. Is Jackie Robinson, first baseball player, went to chock full of nuts and died.
Right.
That's it. He played a major part when it came to politics, but he caught resistance from his own people. Because back then,
He was fucking with Nixon.
before that, it's an ill part. And that's what got me. The reason why he started messing with Nixon, he started messing with JFK first. And you know, when we look at Nixon like Nixon's bad, JFK's good. That's just how we look at him. And he was rocking with JFK for his political party. He wanted JFK to go help out the black people down south. JFK said, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that. So he's like, all right, well, I'm going to rock with Nixon. So then he starts rocking with Nixon. So, well, I need you to get my man Dr. King out because Dr. King got locked up. He didn't say it like this, but I know in my mind that's probably he probably said it. He said, Dr. King, he's locked up. He's about to be in the chain gang for 4 months. Can you help him get out? Nixon said no. So JFK's camp said, all right, we about to get him out. Got him out of jail. Boom. Once he gets out, you got Dr. King endorsing, not even him endorsing JFK. It was his father who endorsed JFK. So now, black people, he said, I got a bag full of votes for you as soon as you get my son. Now, who do we love? We love JFK because we love Dr. King and all that other good stuff. But it had to do with Jackie Robinson during that time with the endorsing. So with all that him being the first black baseball player. G, you was a baseball player, right?
For a little bit.
For a little bit. You was nice with it?
It was average.
You was average?
Yeah.
D was far from average. He was smacking them home runs at Rock Ave. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got busy. We love, we definitely got a lot of love for baseball. What got him, he put in all this work, being the first baseball player, going through all the racism, all those slurs and all that good stuff. But he had his mind on his business as soon as he got out. And what happened when he got out and tried to be political and tried to work for our people and try to better us, you had black resistance. Yo, he old. He washed up. He ain't got it. We got the Malcolm X's now. We got the Black Panther Party now. This is the wave that we on right now. So I asked y'all, but Jackie Robinson, he felt, I love everything they're doing for our people. But when you bring violence into the situation, we're not going to win that war. They showed he's doing a speech. And while he's doing a speech in Harlem, they're screaming, Malcolm, Malcolm, Malcolm. This is Jackie Robinson. They screaming for Malcolm. So I asked y'all, because I want to touch certain parts with Black history every time we on here, at least for this month. How do y'all feel when it comes to the Black Panther Party and the revolutionaries at that time with the violence? Was it needed? Or was Jackie Robinson right? Because we saw what the end result happened with the Malcolm X and the Black Panther Party. If anybody want to take the floor.
I mean, the Black Panthers were more fighting, their violence was because of the police violence. Mm-hmm. So, you don't hear Jackie Robinson speaking about that. So maybe that's why they had, beef with him, because he wasn't speaking up for those people getting, assaulted by the police out in California and stuff like that. Because, they started, in Oakland, mm-hmm. So that's kind of where they originated from and grew out from there, spread across the country. But I mean, they took their stand in a self-defense matter. They wasn't all out trying to war.
They was trying to protect.
Yeah, okay. They were trying to protect their community.
It was definitely a big self-defense.
Definitely.
I guess influence behind what they were doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, as far as the Black Panther Party, for me, for like the whole Malcolm X thing, without getting into religion. A lot of people from the South, you know what I'm saying, have always taken a meek approach to me, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. A meek approach to a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be, the whole Martin Luther King nonviolence, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, violence only begets more violence, which is the whole reason behind Malcolm X and that movement, you know what I'm saying? And it being a quote-unquote something about violence, but really like the same things that were happening with cats in Oakland, and the reason why they starting the Black Panthers is the same thing that like all this shit we see today on TV with cops shooting people running in the back, or 20 cops are slamming some little girl at a pool party type of time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These things, it creates so many different feelings, if you will, where the community has a discord for police. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he is
right. It's Monday, man.
I did people guess. I was trying to let that one go. I was hating.
Baguettes?
I was hating on the low.
I don't know.
My fault. Now you get that.
I think I used that.
Most people probably like, why is he talking about Jordan?
But check it out.
Yo, if for anybody who's the first time watching this, we get points when y'all use these fancy college words.
We hooked on phonics around here.
We definitely are. In OC is killing right now.
But peep, you know what I'm saying? So, that was just that was the prime example. It's not like that we led with violence, but at the same time, the violence that was, that we had to endure, this was just a reaction to that. Violence begetting more violence. You know what I mean? So I feel like it was necessary. I felt like people were looking for, all right, we keep turning the other cheek, we shall overcome, but who's going to protect us and who's going to stand up for us? Or, damn, I see Jay standing up for himself. I see G standing up for himself. Maybe I should stand up for myself and my family too, because at the time a policeman could just ring your doorbell and just walk all up in your joint and regulate. You know what I'm saying? Like that movie, even that joint, what's that movie, Detroit? That joint too, with Detroit riots and stuff like that. It's just mad different stuff that where when you are not in control of your own destiny, when you're not in control of your own situation, where somebody walk up to you and if they a white man or a white woman, you can't even look them in the eyes when you're talking to them. You gotta look down at the floor. You know what I'm saying? So
they gonna respect that gun.
Or you gonna respect me, period.
You gonna respect me, period. But
when you know that I could just pull up and hop out the car with a flashlight and a nightstick and get busy on you, or let a German Shepherd out on you, or spray you with water hoses. Like, it's only but so much you poking. Even the kid in school that get picked on all the time, you didn't see them snap at least once.
Definitely.
At least once. And I'll be like, I ain't got time for this nerd going crazy. Like, you know how they get busy. Like, yo, you get busy. They wild out. Definitely. Like, you poke somebody for so long and so many times, like, eventually they're gonna erupt. And it seems like every so often, every however many years, we erupt. You know what I'm saying? And it may turn into a riot and us honestly destroying our own communities. You know what I'm saying? But out of out of anger from the way you feel like you've been oppressed. Or
no, I definitely understand it. I definitely. So it's bound to happen.
Like it was necessary.
It was necessary.
Cool. Nah, thank you.
Yo,
thank
side note.
I said all that to
no,
say.
but no. I like the journey you took us to. Thank you.
Side note.
Go ahead.
German, you mentioned, them attacking dogs. I never liked German Shepherds just because of
That's
what I used to see them doing to people back in the day.
Yeah,
that's why I used to always, if I knew black people with German Shepherds, I'd always look at them funny.
Yo, nah, that's a good point. That's
like,
a good point right there.
Used to do? Like,
yo,
nah, for real, man. And I watched some of these videos, man, and that time back then, there were no repercussions for this type of stuff.
A lot of it wasn't.
There were
just
no
like now.
repercussions. This was the norm. The chief was like, "Good job," like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
I'm waiting for T. No, it's like good job, exactly.
Yo, man,
exactly.
You see this German Shepherd just grilling on your joint, like
that's
like,
funny.
Like when them oxtails from Amina, you know what I'm saying? So going in on that joint here. That's how the German Shepherd chewing on your arm like it's one of Amina oxtails. On God,
no. Is just right to give a quick shout.
On God, no.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like oxtails is one of those foods right there that you don't want to eat in public. Cause you gotta get in that bone, right? You gotta get,
right.
You make them noises.
Right.
The
noises.
It's no cool way of eating oxtails at all.
Nigga, just eat them shits.
But in public, sometimes you try to be chill. You like, hold up. You can. Who got the oxtails we went out for TJ birthday? You got it.
No, I had beef ribs.
Somebody got the oxtail.
No, I did.
You talking about it?
No, I did. I did.
Yeah, TJ got. I did. Yeah, and I probably took one on the side, but
he had on white pants.
You gotta get.
He had on white pants.
Oh, you bold.
He messed him up.
Yeah, drop that bone on him.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And you let it slip. Oh man,
I don't know, man. I've been eating enough Jamaican cuisine. That shit don't matter. Like
that gelatinous,
the what?
Those oxtails that get on your fingers.
Gelatinous. Hold up, gelatinous. What season?
You got me there.
What season
I don't
is
know.
with gelatinous? I know we got curry, we got jerk, but he said gelatinous. Bill Cosby make up gelatinous. It's just, I don't know.
Oh man,
that's that gel in between.
What's my man, Young Dolph? I thought he was talking about the gelato.
We ain't know what it was.
I thought he was talking about that gelato.
It's the gel in the oxtail.
100 shots.
That you suck out. You go, what's?
Yeah,
meat. It's not meat. It's not the gravy. That's
not fat.
Yeah, gelatinous. Yes,
gelatinous.
Shit, probably bone marrow.
Yo, man.
Right, yeah, bone marrow.
Before we bring all the fellow barbers coming from Classic Grooming Barber Parlor, before we get them on, OC, I like the way you took us through that story. Definitely, with your opinion. And before we get some gelatinous,
right?
I'm gonna be using that word all wrong. Yo, shout out to my man Mark. I'm not saying Mark. Shout out to my man Derek. You know what I'm saying, the way his IG. My man Derek from Jersey City made this for me right here. If y'all can see with the beards and Baldheads, I'm gonna shout out his IG a little bit later on. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna post it tomorrow. But definitely appreciate the hoodie you got for me and everything. He got one for TJ too. The other one.
Oh,
that's him who made it. So we're gonna make sure.
Thank you.
We're gonna definitely rap for you.
Tell him I got beard too.
We got some customers for you, Derek. Word up. We got some customers for you, baby.
Can I get one with like a little soul patch on my
Yo, man, he does the customs. My man Derek from Jersey City, definitely salute. Anybody else got anything to say if they feel like it was necessary or not with the violence, TJ?
I think it's foolish not to fight back, in my opinion. Okay. I mean, like, especially in those times, like Black Panthers were, and they weren't going out just looking for violence. It was just like D said, it's just to protect your community, protect your family. You coming out of slavery and Jim Crow, like literally back to back, you don't have nothing. So the little bit that you do have, you don't want it to be taken. So they already got like their rules in place where they could do whatever. Mm-hmm. That turning other cheek shit crazy. Like you cannot. There's no way in hell in a world that's all about power. The world is literally about power, and nobody has ever came into power being peaceful. You take that shit.
Yo,
that's simple.
For real.
Now watch this. We say that, and I've caught myself saying that, like, bro, ain't no way.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that
because in your mind, but you said something that was like coming right out of slavery, fresh off of Jim Crow. It's the same reason today, and that same mentality. You know what I'm saying? That they had that turn the other cheek to me is the same thing as you could be riding around all day. It's mad. I don't even want to use this word, but I have to. It's mad niggers that ride around and be like, yo, fuck 12, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as they get pulled over, be like, hey, how you doing, officer? Yes, good evening.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? It's to me, just the etiquette switch alone, like, keep that same energy, bro. You're not, because now when you are approached by that power, you know what I'm saying? You switch it up, and it's like, yes, sir. To me, that's the same. Yes, sir.
I'm not saying it's not. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is though, it is that you have to fight back. If you have an army, that's what your army's for.
Right.
That's simple. So Black Panthers, they're there to protect. You don't go out looking for trouble, but you're supposed to protect yourself from that. Now, as far as governing yourself, I mean, shit. If a cop pull you over, it is what it is. You govern yourself accordingly. That's just being a citizen. That's being a man. Like, you don't need to be like, you don't have to agree with something. That's being mature. Like, I don't have to agree with what they're doing. But
you don't think turning the other cheek to someone else's ignorance?
Let me get to pardon me, y'all.
Being mature.
No. Let me get to Jackie Robinson's point. His point was,
you can
get the power through wealth, get the power through the power of voting. With the Black Panthers, they definitely had voting drives and all that stuff too, and help. They did a lot of great things. But his thing was, if you bring the violence in, we're not ready for that war, and it's going to destroy us. So that was the part when, so if y'all see us on Facebook, I got Jackie Robinson up. That was the part. Was he thinking 8 steps ahead, and we only thought 4 for the Black Panther part? Like, he's like, it's no way you're going to win this. Right here.
Jackie Robinson wasn't in the hoods the Black Panthers was in, helping their peoples get immunity.
No doubt.
The word on Twitter is he's a coon, keep it a buck.
He wasn't out there helping people get programs, fighting for Black people to be able to arm themselves. Mind you, the Black Panthers was founded 1960s, like 66 or something. Slavery just ended in 1865. It's 101 years, and that's a difference.
So it had to be done. It had to be done. And that happened, but it backfired. It backfired in a sense, but it definitely put pride in our people. But the way they destroyed us, I think he might have saw that vision. Like, we're not going to win this war. We got a lot of Black Panthers who are leaders on dope, broke us up, FBI. It got real nasty for us sticking up for each other.
I don't think he saw that though.
These were organizations. These were organizations that both organizations. We talking about Malcolm X, but at the time Malcolm X is the head minister for the Nation of Islam. Yeah. We're talking about the Black Panther Party that started in Oakland, California, and branched out all the way across the United States, and they had branches in every like urban or major city, like, you know what I'm saying, across America. Same thing with the Nation of Islam, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, these are organizations that were, the severity of what they were doing as far as to whomever the powers that be there, what they had, their agenda, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, they went as far as having people infiltrate these organizations, bro. Like
I know infiltrate though.
Infiltrate
exactly.
is
I don't think I can spell it right,
these
but I know
organizations
infiltrate.
were
You still
so
gotta have
powerful, whether it just be on some positivity, like I'm giving you the ism, you know what I'm saying? To be like, yo, man, stand up for yourself. You have rights.
Exactly.
You don't know your rights because you're uneducated to it, but let me tell you what you can and can't do. In the state of California, I'm allowed to such
definitely.
kick.
Definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I have one question.
Well, go ahead. Question or statement? Because I'm about to close.
I have a
this out.
question. What is like, and correct me if I'm wrong. Who did the Black Panthers bother?
We gonna get to that.
People who bothered them.
The people. No, not really.
I'm just saying, like,
There's more protection.
Who did they come and say,
FBI?
I'm going to go harass these people? No. I'm going to attack these people.
You know what they did?
They put in power.
The people that the powers that be who were terrifying, because these were domestic terrorists who were terrifying people of color in the same communities that they're supposed to be protecting and serving. They disrupted their agenda. So when you disrupted my agenda, now I gotta come at you because I'm pulling up. It's a Friday night. Oh man, I ain't going to Express tonight. Let's go to Compton and let's go beat on some niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was their Friday night. You know what I'm saying?
No
and
doubt.
Instead of when you you pull up and somebody they got their foot on somebody's neck, and we pull up in this Chevy whatever, and we hop out with these shotguns and these leather jackets in California. I still don't understand that, but it's all good.
It's Oakland, they up north.
It's cold Oakland. Okay, cool. It ain't Chicago cold.
Nah, it
ain't Jersey cold.
They got the Bay Breeze.
Yeah, it's hoodie cold.
Hold up.
They got the Bay Breeze. It's hoodie cold, but
Before-
they got the leathers on, and they pulling up, and that's what they doing.
We're gonna get back to this conversation another time. When we just have our barbershop talk. And I definitely respect everybody for giving your opinions. Coming up, we got our barbers that's in the building. Y'all do not want to miss. We're gonna take a 1.5 minute break.
Oh, that's perfect.
Maybe 2 minutes. And during this break, we're gonna listen to the sounds of True Lies. During our break, that's what we doing. I'm sorry.
We not hearing me right now.
Well, we're gonna hear somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he ain't playing.
I played myself earlier.
We want to hear you all the time.
What's up?
Raise your hand if y'all want to hear another True Lies.
Yo, play one of them throwback joints, man.
So look, this sound right here.
You got it right
break,
there.
We got True Lies and we got our barbers coming up,
battle?
and y'all don't want to miss this. Give y'all 2 minutes. Let's go. Thank y'all.
Remember that Plainfield smoke?
Nobody give a fuck about y'all niggas did 3 years ago. I don't think y'all niggas understand what I was talking about in my last video. What y'all did 4 years ago, 3 years ago, and living y'all raps, y'all don't.
In the streets, we got a credit report like Experian. This feels like an out-of-body experience. I'm Sam looking over his body as Molly mourns. Encampment was safe to my mother like Valley Forge. But I was curious. Nobody fathered my style. I was furious, a boy in the hood. Should I fear for my life like boy in the hood? We came a long way from white boys under hoods. Well, I don't quite agree. Some of my peers live the same life as Michael Lee. And through the wire, I learned the game ain't fun to playing. Losing friends like Dookie Randy, can all the naming. I'm Al Heyman, negotiate with the Super Saiyan. People smoking krill in front of you. At 18, my niggas smoked a blunt or two. I just observed with blunted views. Children with stunted use, feeling gloomy, and my dog without a clue. Living in the city like a bird, I got my troop. Open up the scriptures, mine is rich, I finally got my truth. I'm pushing coops, my father, he finally got the coop. Getting chicken, raise my brother like he's supposed to do. Those are moments in life that we supposed to relish. Feeling like a Jonas to my brother, still jealous. He a baby man, I'm crazy and I'm thinking clearer. Bad thoughts coming from the man in the mirror.
Reef, slide over a little taste to this side. Welcome back, Beds and Baldheads. Had to take a little quick break, but I got some guys I've been wanting to come here for about a year now. Some very special barbers. They cut from you could say Cali, Atlanta. If you're in Jersey, Essex County, you have to know them. Middlesex County, you have to know them. Union County, you have to know them. If y'all wanted to know who Flat Top ruled in '89, I think it was this man right here to the right. That's what I heard. D, is that true?
Yeah, it was up there.
Word is high had the best Flat Top in '89. That's what I heard.
His shit was higher than mine, definitely.
I heard you had the best one in '89.
It was definitely serious, Kid and Play style.
You know, we got Jihad and Reef in the building. I've been wanting these guys for so long. You guys are real special to me, not just because we're cool, but just your story alone. Got two brothers and a cousin, correct? Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. It's in. Let's talk about how we got there. Who started cutting hair first?
Our father.
I'm happy we got to that story. I think I know that guy. Is that him right there? Or is that a random guy?
Yeah.
I did a little research. Y'all like that?
Wow.
Exactly.
That's in Mexico too.
That's in Mexico. Shout out your pops. Let's talk about how your father started cutting and got y'all into it.
You go ahead, speak on that.
All right,
You can slide the mic closer to you, so you know.
So when I was like 13, we moved to Piscataway, and we lived in an apartment complex. So my mom and my mom's sister, you know, were trying to buy a house. Mm-hmm. So they were single women with 3 kids apiece. So it got to a point where, you know, they working all day. They ain't got no time to take their kids to get no haircuts. So my father said, he brought me some clippers. So what I would do was, it was only one girl. So it was 4 boys, including myself, would make it 5. So I messed their hair up.
Cutting, chipping them up.
Hair up.
Chipping them up.
Chip it up.
Yeah, how old are you about this time?
I'm 13, 12, 13.
Uh-huh.
Probably 12. So I'm chipping them up. Now they begging me to cut their hair. Because now I'm good.
You're better than good.
You know? Now me and my boys, we cutting one side of one hair, the other dude cutting the other side of the other hair. You know, we playing with it.
Reef, he was chipping you up? You was part of that process?
Hey, man. Definitely a part of that process.
Okay.
Definitely. Should have brought me to this point, too. So, same thing. You know what I mean?
So when did you start feeling like, all right, I'm good enough to start making some money off this thing right here?
13 years old.
13. Now, look, I'm going to tell you.
Like I said, every week I'm beating them up. Every week. So give me 4 weeks, I'm good.
Yo, this man right here.
Give me 4 weeks, I'm good. Now, $3 a haircut in high school.
What age you started, Hot?
I started probably about 15.
15?
Yeah, my pops, he cut hair in the military.
Okay.
And then when he got out, he opened up his shop out in Cali.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, pops he made me learn how to cut hair. I ain't want to be like him at first, of course.
No, that was like that.
We all were.
Yeah, after the end of that day, the money I got in my pocket made me want to be like him now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I done cut hair on every side of this country down there.
What part of Cali we was in?
Venice Beach.
Dang, you was right there.
Yeah, I was in Venice, Cali, yeah.
Now, with you, thank you. Word on the street, we was talking about Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
You used to be nice with that baseball.
Yeah.
And word on the street is you got a little injury at one point.
Yeah.
And Mom Dukes was like, yo, I need you to focus on this right. Oh, he started touching the shoulder. Y'all see that? You know what I'm saying? Started touching the shoulder. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Word on the street is Mom Dukes was like, look, you need to go get focused on this hair right here. Is that how it goes down?
Pretty much. I had the reminder recently, actually. You know, like when you get older now, you can find like Drink with Mom. You know what I mean?
That's a good time. My first drink was from my mother too.
So I said, hey, Mom, remember when I tore my rotator cuff with the ligaments and everything? She was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, they told me we had to go through rehab. But you was like, nah, baby, they just want our money.
They just wanted our money.
Nah, baby, they just want our money. That's it.
Could have been in the pros.
I said, cool. That's what it is then. But that shit ain't get right. But I picked some clippers up, though, and we good.
And you've been rocking.
You know what I mean? Been rocking since.
Been rocking ever since. And
put me through school, so shit.
That's what I remember. You remember when you told me that?
Yeah. I don't remember when, but I remember.
We gonna get to when you did tell me in the field.
Cool.
I'm gonna tell my people. It's a new show with Beards and Baldheads. I want to praise these barbers because they just do so much for the community. People can't do a thing without y'all getting them right. And my barber right now worked with you guys at Twice as Nice. That was like 06. 05. Yeah, 05 to 08. 05, that was a hell of a time. That 05 to 08 time. We had some we had some great times.
Denellen?
Huh? In Denellen. First of all,
in Denellen.
Y'all, it's so many parts that I want to touch with y'all. But
somebody tell me when Denellen started.
Y'all are on the block. What is that? 28, Route 28.
Yeah,
Main Street.
Main Street is nothing but barbers.
Plainfield.
Look now.
Y'all started it off? How many barbers are on that strip right there? We got a caller right here. Beards and Baldheads. Beards and Baldheads. Can't hear that caller, but were y'all the first ones on that strip?
Nah, we wasn't first.
Like 5 or 6 of them.
5 or 6 barbershops. What's the proximity next to each other?
In the cut.
Like
the
proximity?
Spanish poppies right there.
Proximity,
They was pretty much there
proximity,
first.
Yeah, they was there first.
So it's about 5 barbershops all right there.
In like
right
a
now.
block and a half, yeah.
Within a block and a half.
Yeah.
And y'all are still owning that block.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah.
Y'all get a little bit of hate?
Everybody get hate, you know what I mean?
Y'all bounce from y'all been doing. Why pick that area right there? We're in Denellen. You got Piscataway right there. You got Plainfield right here in Middlesex. Why did y'all pick that area? It's a whole bunch. Y'all could be downtown. Y'all could be. You were in Newark at one point. Y'all was in Cali. Y'all was all over. But it must be a gold mine at that point right there. Because I know y'all about y'all bread.
Pretty much what it is Denellen is in the middle of everything.
It's diverse as hell.
You got Piscataway right there, Plainfield right there, North Plainfield right there, Greenbrook right there, Warren right there. You got everything. Train station. You know what I mean? Right across the street. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of walking traffic right there. So
with all the businesses and food spots.
If it's any downtown area of a 1 mile radius town, that would be it right there. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So, but yeah, it's in the middle of everything, man. Like you got 287, you got 22. Go down a little bit, you got 1 and 9. You know what I'm saying? So it's plenty of ways to get there. So it's a central marketing area.
Definitely. We're gonna get this one story out before we talk about anything else. And what I was gonna start off with, Turn it up a little bit, T, with the tone. Y'all were one of the first people. Reef definitely hit me first when Beards and Baldheads came out. He said, y'all want on.
Right.
And what happened, from my knowledge, they ain't show up. And I was tight. But I got so much love for it. Like, I wanted to be one of them dudes. Like, yo, word is born. Go on Instagram and say something and be real light-skinned in my feelings, real DJ Envy-ish. I wanted to be him. But I couldn't do it. Because, one, y'all that dope on them Clippers. I'm going to say that right there. Plus, I got love for y'all. Mm-hmm. I never saw Reef from that time in that last barbershop until this day.
What?
So, the bigger picture is get over the petty stuff. One.
Oh, nah, but
no, I'm talking about me. You know what I'm saying? And for people in general, get over the petty stuff. And right now,
definitely.
I'm going to let you get your story off. You got 2 minutes, man. Go ahead.
Nah,
I'm mad. I'm light skinned again. Hold on. What happened?
It's just simple math, right? It was a fucked up day. I mean, I ain't gonna say that Monday, that Sunday. You know what I mean? It was me and you contacting. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really me and my brother and my family. So my girl, my lady at that time.
She ain't getting no gift next week.
Next week, no. Not 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
We're talking about Valentine's. She ain't getting no gift.
No. We won't focus on none of that. But she got on some light skin shit like you tried to get on. You know what I'm saying? Threw my phone out the window on some other shit. I mean, we riding down 287, so it's just fuck I'm doing.
287. If y'all know that's the highway for people who not from Jersey.
So, it was
oh shit.
I mean, at first I'm hot, but I mean, she gave me that little bit of change back. I took it to the bank. She pulled it out, did what she had to do. It was cool. But, you know, from then on, I couldn't mess with her. But that next day when I'm supposed to come up here, I can't hit nobody. I don't have no phone. It took 3 days for them to ship my phone. So I couldn't hit them. So I ride up and down North Ave anyway. Like, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
But I can't hit you, like, bro. Where is that?
Nah, it's real.
So I'm riding up and down for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, man,
that's why I miss
I'm gonna get pulled. I'm gonna get pulled over in a minute because
yeah.
I'm riding up and down the same spot.
And you can't tell where we at.
You know what I'm
from
saying?
The outside, you definitely
so I'm
can't.
Like, all right, fuck it, I'm out. I'm like, I gotta eat that. I'm like, I'm gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but
I could. No, I just had to calm down. I seen Big High first, and he was like, "Yo, it happened." I'm like, I gotta get over it. I gotta get over because I'm like, yo, tell him to holler at me. Every time I see y'all, tell him to holler at me. But I'm happy I got to see y'all. I'm happy I got y'all right now.
Yeah, man.
They say money and blood don't mix. Like, I'm not gonna say the rest from Biggie.
2 chicks with
yes,
yourself in serious
shit.
Yes,
they say that.
Yeah.
They say that. But y'all been rocking with each other for as long as I know y'all. How the hell do y'all keep that going?
As far as brothers?
As far as brothers and businessmen.
We 2 brothers, man. We don't fight in front of nobody. We don't hold no confrontation in front of nobody.
It's real.
We always gonna have problems. That's life.
Mm-hmm.
But that's behind closed doors, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we deal with that way. The public never see your weakness.
True.
Never let the public see your weakness. They might see it from a standpoint where you might have failed, but don't never let them see you confrontating. That's how I feel about it. So as far as me and him, we never beef. If we do, we'll figure it out, or we'll just deal with it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We not women. We not holding feelings.
You're not light skinned.
Yeah, disagreements don't
so at the end of the day, we gotta get this money. We do the same damn thing.
That could bring envy.
You know what I'm saying?
That could bring envy.
To who?
To people amongst each other.
Oh yeah, of course.
If y'all, especially in a field where y'all have clientele, you got people coming in all the time. That right there can bring pettiness alone.
Yeah.
And be like, yo, I know sometimes you might have looked at one of y'all, all y'all sharp with the blades. Like, I think I could do a little bit better than him.
It's a difference, though.
How do y'all keep that respect?
Some people, they want to give you a position. And then you got some people that want to put you in position. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference, and you got to know. that's what keep people under. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, all right, he gave me a shot, but did he really?
And in this business, you gotta look at that like still sharp and still like. You know what I mean?
It's a fact.
Nah,
they don't.
Next to somebody sharp, cause he gonna make you sharper. You ain't got no choice. So you gonna have to get the hell up out of there. You know what I mean?
Nah, definitely, man. When it comes to that, first time, a lot of people go to these clinics. Do y'all go to those clinics and classes still?
Of course, you always want to do that.
Every once in a
You
while,
always want to do that. Definitely want to do that. Right now, the man weave is out.
The man weave is out.
The man weave.
I was gonna take my time before I got to the man weave, but since we're here already,
yeah,
you know, both of y'all brothers came home. Y'all like me. I'm in denial. G said I gotta. Oh, all three of y'all home. All three of y'all. I'm not shining. It's beards and bald heads. You know what I'm saying?
Grays.
Yeah, a little bit. It's platinum and pepper. I call it platinum and pepper. You know what I'm saying? So,
in grays.
Are y'all gonna go to that weave and get them hairlines going, or y'all just comfortable with your bald heads? What's going on? You got the hat on, Reef. Let me know.
I'm put it to you like this, because I need to cover it now.
Okay.
But I'm put it to you like this. If I'm doing it, I will put it on myself to promote it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it just to do it. But if some people that can't help themselves. There's some people that like I can't be the same person I am without hair. Like it's plenty of people like that.
Nah, definitely.
So, I'll do it if I'm going to DR for 2 days.
For 2 days?
Yeah, I'm going.
Nobody know me, you know what I mean? Fresh face.
I'm gonna do the whole damn.
That's what I'm into.
You ready for this one? Being conspicuous.
That's
like,
damn.
But that was not me.
They are so
on Instagram.
I know.
Yo, nigga got waves and everything.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you.
Nigga, I'm gonna have dreads, nigga. You just dreads. My shit
they might have a Beckham or something.
The beaver tail dreads.
Get the Odell,
bruh.
Yo, the game is crazy. The first time I went to any type of head convention, clinic, or whatever you call it, it was the Bronner Brothers convention. It's like 06. You see that smile? You know what I'm saying? When we talk, we was going to the A.
A smile will hit Big High today.
Yeah, Big High was like, we're gonna save a little bit of that. Not too much. But we had a good time. It was the first time we went out there. Got James in the act.
We had a great time.
Drove like 13 hours.
And went straight to the club.
Straight to Club Visions.
The
last night. Got everybody in the building.
Is that in Atlanta?
In Atlanta. We drove all the way to the Bronner Brothers.
Oh my God.
The Bronner Brothers hair show.
Nice.
That was the first time. I'm like
Super Bowl of hair shows.
Yeah,
that's when Young Jock is going down.
Walk It Out. Walk It Out came out that time.
That's when I graduated.
We graduated high school that year.
Yo,
so
they did the motorcycle dance. Walk It Out was out, and we like, we ain't never hear this song right here, and everybody doing a little Walk It Out dance.
I forgot the Lil Wayne song that just came out that time.
Throw some D's on it. Was it?
Nah, that was 08. 07. That was 07.
With 2 Chainz.
Which one?
Might have been Titty Boy back then.
Duffel Bag Boy.
Duffel Bag
Boy. They played that shit so fucking much.
Remember the house clean the chick stole?
We're not gonna say what she stole.
All the weed.
I didn't say it, but look, I knew nothing about it. That wasn't my room.
Gotta be a statute of limitations. Gotta be up on that.
I'm not gonna say that wasn't my room. You know, Billy Clint.
To the pool palace.
Yo,
hey Prince, what's up? Ooh, that's hot.
Yo, we had so much fun that time.
Where Jay at, man?
Jay chilling. He needs to be up here. Yo, I remember we couldn't get in that. We couldn't. I think it was like some type of hair contest or whatever. We couldn't get in. So yo, what was L? I remember Reef was like, yo, nah, I'm gonna get my name known. So this what he did. He was like, look, he got the jersey hat on right there. If y'all can't see it up close. He said, yo, I'm about to put Jersey in the back of Big High's head. So he carved Jersey, drew it out, like killed it. And he had the big Rick Ross band, and he's a big guy. So everyone's like, yo, who did that? Ooh, that's L. So that was like a promotional card right there while we was out there. I'm like, yo, y'all, we didn't have to be on that scene, but you killed it.
We wasn't supposed to be out there just off that. I was out there trying to get that 25.
Yeah.
But we got loose after we couldn't get in. We lost control. We go to the registration. I'm trying to get that 25.
Yeah.
So the whole plan was, I said, we in Atlanta. I said, I'm gonna cut this nigga's hair like a Atlanta Falcons helmet.
And my beard,
you know what I'm saying? I was gonna throw the Falcon in the side, the beard was gonna be the face mask, gonna throw the dye in the everything. I was gonna get that shit crazy. So we go to the counter, I'm like, I'm trying to sign up. They was like, for what? I'm like, for the 25. It was like, nah, we pick people for that. I was like, you motherfucker.
Drove 13 hours for this.
Wow. I said, y'all thought I thought I was chosen. Nah, I wasn't.
Not that time.
Not that time.
We lost control.
So that's when that's how I say I'm throwing Jersey in this nigga head and we out here. We about to wild the fuck out.
We had.
You go down there and just was disappointed, like couldn't get in.
Oh nah. At that time, yeah.
But about an hour later.
Probably not even.
Not even.
That was Central Station.
Yeah.
Man, we was
that night. It was crazy.
Don't you hate when you can't have them stories that you want to say the whole thing?
Crazy.
Why can't
say the whole thing?
You can't. You can't
You're the
say
only
the whole
one not saying it. They seem to be saying.
Yo,
they said the weed got took. They talking about the.
Who you think you about to incriminate? What's going on?
Yeah, right.
First of all, I'm gonna say all these guys are some good guys, and they got their situations, and I want to respect everybody with their situations. You know what I'm saying? But man, if we was not bagging them those weekends, ATL was like, hot damn, we was on that road. I had my hairline strong back at the time. Yo, I had waves at that time.
You didn't have a beard though.
I ain't need a beard. I had a waves in the hairline. You don't need it when you what's a beard? You know what I'm saying? Like
I think I might have
Jason used to get on my nerves with that shit.
I'm like, I had them ocean type things.
Yeah, Jason used to get on my nerves with that shit, man. Shave his beard off.
Man,
It'd be back in 3 days.
Yeah, I was definitely. I ain't need the beard at that time. I had like some fake muscles and everything. We was good. You know what I mean? Damn, we had a good time out there.
We had Jersey plates down there, so we was good.
We had a good time. Speaking of these women, you know, when y'all get in this shop, right? Y'all got women that come in with their kids.
Hey, auntie.
Back in the day, hey, auntie. Back when y'all were younger, who was the first savage to hop on one of the women that was cute in the shop out of y'all three? Point them out. I'm going to tell you, I don't think neither one of y'all. Cause one thing, I was gonna clean up. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing about y'all. Y'all are super professional. Y'all are super professional. I can't say I've seen something like that. Y'all been.
If you worked in our shop, if you came to our shop, we didn't.
It was a good climate.
I might mess with your friend.
I mean,
you might mess with the friend.
Sometimes some things happen, but
for
the most part, not.
Have y'all ever had y'all friends mess up? Cause y'all be having like a crew of people just want to be they not cutting. Some people not cutting. Some people just want to be around.
Motherfuckers around.
Did they ever mess up the clientele?
Like a Sam.
Not mess up, but it's been some funny shit.
Then you got like a Sam.
Like the people that's lagging around.
Just lagging around. Did they ever mess up the environment in the shop?
Doing nothing.
Nah, it's been some funny shit.
What happened? Tell me something. You got.
Of course, man. Business is business, man. So you don't want nobody laying around and hanging around doing nothing they're not supposed to be doing. Like we doing business right now, right? Correct? Everybody in here doing business, right?
Yep.
Everybody here. You know what I'm saying? So of course, it's always a bunch of leeches and.
You want to talk that one story?
Scragglers.
You know.
Who is Sam? I don't know if I think I do, but it sounds like Reef or High want to say something about Sam. He did something.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
That's just a funny barbershop character.
Yo. Oh, all right.
Sam loved their barbershop so much he wanted to open up his own.
Some people,
funny ass.
They have plenty of barbershop experiences. There's some people.
No, I can see it happening.
I don't know Sam, man.
Yeah, so I would say
I knew Sam I could talk about it.
I wouldn't say maybe bad, but
it's been some things. You want to share one?
Funny occurrences.
You want to share one? Anybody ever fight in your shop?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Why is this going down?
I ain't gonna bring no people up.
Instagram 10,000.
I ain't gonna bring no people up.
I wasn't working at the shop.
I'll put it to you like this.
Go ahead, Ha. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ha. What you got?
That time when I wasn't working at the shop yet, and I chased old boy out
in the parking lot.
Oh yeah. So this guy over here.
Oh, that was a good one.
You talk about the short.
This guy over here comes to the shop. sees his accomplice.
And nigga owed me some money
in the chair.
He didn't say his enemy he beefing with. He said no, we get a point for those good words.
He owed me some money.
When somebody owe you some money, it's because you was fucking with them at one point.
Okay.
So that was his accomplice.
Money off a bet, man. We paid the bet. And he owed me some money.
Are you cutting hair at the time?
I'm not. I'm at a different shop.
You just visiting.
I'm making the transition.
Just in the vicinity.
But I had went. Did
transition
something.
or transaction?
I'm in the transition. But it was. I went to put some money on this car I was buying at the time. I was buying this car at the time. Went to put the money on the car. I said, let me stop by and see my folks. This nigga in the chair.
In the chair. Who's cutting him? One of y'all?
Reef cutting him.
Reef, you cutting? You set him up.
Fucking right.
Clippers.
So I walk right up on him and say, yo, man,
Clippers
what's
stop.
up with my money? You got my money?
Yeah.
That nigga said, what money? So I went and sat outside and waited.
What bite?
You know what I'm saying?
Did you get your money end of the day?
Nah, I chased him down, took the keys from him. He had a little rental car.
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga took off every item of clothing he had.
Yeah, he was throwing his clothes.
You know how you take your shit off? That nigga ran around the car, took his belt, everything.
I'm thinking about Rico.
Had at me kicking.
Talking about.
Like you were just gonna
Did you finish his cut though? Did you finish his cut?
Oh yeah. I sat outside.
He ain't gonna mess with the bunny.
Look, he a respectful, disrespectful nigga. He good. He let me live.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
He ain't let him live.
So when he hit the door, like he the money in the car, but he walking mad fast. I'm like, nah, nigga. Start chasing him. That's when it started kicking his shoes at me, threw his hat, took his belt off, threw it at me. Everything, so then I just pounced on it.
Sound like a setup. What, you gonna fight me naked?
Yo, I jumped on the nigga and chick with him.
That might have been a good strategy. He probably ain't want no parts if he was naked. Like, nah, I'm gonna leave this nigga alone.
Now, that's the male side right there. Y'all definitely used to have a unisex salon when it's twice as nice.
Oh Lord,
No, I'm not even. He said he talking about that fight. I wasn't even. I was just talking. I was going. My question was, how is it with working with women on one side, working with men? But if you want to get straight to the fight, let's get to the fight.
They fight worse than us.
They do. How did y'all take that? Because it was separated, but it was still right there. I like how y'all had the wall in the middle.
Nah, it used to be good because you could have a debate sometime, the back and forth, the men women stuff. But yeah, it was cool.
How they ain't take no mess at all.
Nah, it was like you're supposed to come and work and pay people the money. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you come to work for, right?
Supposed to.
People work, people get paid. That's it.
That's what's supposed to happen.
So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, when you got 5 barbers on one side doing excellent, and then you got 3 barbers on the other side, 2 of them working out once every month, because the next month you got to chase them for everything. It was bad business.
With the women?
Yeah, the women and the men mixed together is not good. So if you do, or me personally, if I do a salon or a shop, it's going to be separated.
Just totally different shop.
Me personally.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do it separated. I don't want the confusion. Because, like, the girls be doing their woman hair, and then they go to the bar, and then they come back and say, you was fucking my husband 2 hours later. And I don't understand what happened in 2 hours when she was just doing your hair. You didn't know that 2 hours ago? Yeah. You just went.
Hold up. This was happening to they styling.
I'm just saying. I'm just shooting a scenario.
Yeah, I know. This ain't. Yeah.
I'm just shooting a scenario out there.
Not too many people watch this. Don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting a scenario out there.
I know they all watching.
Everybody watching.
Shooting a scenario out there.
Yeah.
So,
don't worry, this mic's not on.
You don't got time for shit like that, man.
What the hell is going on?
Yo. So it's more female drama.
Way more.
Yeah, females, I'm good with it.
I know what I'm gonna get out of us.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna get.
No doubt.
We can be mad at each other all day and not say nothing.
I know you said your cousin, you started somewhere else and then came to where they was at, right? So y'all always cut together? Y'all two was always together, or y'all was in like different shops?
No, we in different shops.
Okay.
They been through plenty of shops. That's why I think it's so ill right now how y'all back together. You was out in Newark. How was that experience you were down? What shop were you at?
I was in 76s in Newark. on Central Ave, and I was in Cut Creators on Halsey Street.
Okay. That's my man that's out in the A.
Omar.
Yeah.
Omar and Danielle.
And Kyrie.
Yeah, that's their family. Danielle actually looked me out. I was in the halfway house, and you know, the average barber don't got license.
Mm-hmm.
The average barber. So, you know, I have a cosmetology license. So they assume being in the halfway house, you can't go get a job in the barber shop because they pay cash. You can't get a check stub. So what I try to explain to the guys in the halfway house was like, if you have your license, you can get a job if they're going to pay you by check, of course. But you can't get the government to get you to go get a job that's illegal for you because you don't have no license. So why would the government push you out on the street to get a job with no license just because you know how to cut hair?
It's a filthy game.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a filthy game.
So everybody in the building told me, nah, you're not going to get a job in the barbershop. You're not going to get a job in the barbershop. And I said, why? I said, I'm going to find somebody that's going to give me a check stub. I got license.
I did the same thing.
True indeed. We all.
So it worked out for me. She took care of me. Danielle took very care of me. Very well care of me.
Shout out to her.
Danielle, Cut Creators, very beautiful woman, man. Omar, they looked out for me very well, man. And then, you know, when I came home, I went to 76ers.
Okay.
Around the corner. And I did pretty well there because my man was pretty much structured there. Cut Creators is more of a dread-only type of shop.
You said what?
Cut Creators is more of a dread-only type of shop. Like they did dreads.
Okay.
Like, all you was getting done in there was a shape. All I was doing was shape-ups.
Oh, all right.
Because
so you're not really getting that bread like you want. But that's close to downtown. The halfway houses in Newark that are downtown and everything. So it's right there.
Right.
I think we was bumping into each other often around that time. But
we always bump
into each other. You know, always have good times with my guys. Speaking of like with the halfway houses and just getting bumped like in general, right? Y'all, hey, it happens, you know. Y'all better get your Black Panther on. Now mess with you. Speaking of that, since we're gonna go into it, hey man, it's life, you know. Especially amongst us, it happens. Did y'all cut when y'all was cased up?
Yes.
How was that experience?
Cutting hair.
Just cutting hair. Basic.
But the pay scale different.
And them clippers ain't the same.
Yeah, and the clippers ain't the same. Yeah. You might get lucky and catch something that might be decent, but 9 times out of 10, everything dog.
Any type of situation, does it give you more clout with you cutting in there? And what the hell are they paying you with? Some people need to know. Everybody don't know. See that laugh.
How many pieces you was getting? I was getting 2.
Yeah, 2 to 3, depending on who it was.
I was getting 2 pieces in the county. When I ain't go down. I don't know what they doing down there.
Depending on who it was. 2
to
3. I ain't cut when I went down though.
That
was just in the county.
You might get a bag of chips and a jalapeno cheese or something like that.
Yeah,
bag of jalapeno cheese.
Get a honey bun in the soup.
That might get you.
Hold on. We can't let that one be low key right there.
Yeah.
Y'all getting paid what?
Honey bun in the soup.
Honey bun in the soup. You said some what? Some Cheetos?
I said a bag of chips and a jalapeno cheese and squeeze joint.
Squeeze joint.
For that hookup later, you know what I mean? Like you gotta be parts of that. You gotta be able to
get closer to the mic.
You gotta be able to put in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it happens.
I mean, but the funny thing about it was, they'll pay you more for a cigarette
than a haircut.
Oh hell yeah.
And that's why I wouldn't cut their goddamn hair. Because that was disrespectful.
Yo, if you look at how I face, I'm gonna tell you, y'all are both bigger. Yo, I know he is. This was the funny part about Hot is the most hospitable.
That's
most hospitable.
That's why I said I don't know what y'all was doing.
Polite person.
Down there.
Don't he remind me of you, G?
Yeah.
Don't get on that other side. You don't want to be on that other side because he's about his business. And he definitely carries himself in an upstanding manner and everything. But you got that face sometimes. I'm like, damn, he is about to slap out of somebody.
Like Styles P with his juice bar and shit.
Yeah, that's like yo. Boom. So when you left the shop at one point, it was a difference. I'm talking about twice, right?
Right.
What's the difference with Hod not being in the shop?
With my brother?
With your brother not being in the shop. What's the difference when y'all not working with each other and as opposed with y'all all being together?
It's just a comfortability level, because I know if I'm not there, I know he's going to be a representation of me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So it's like having something and it's only one of you and you can't be there and you got to rely on everybody else. You're not comfortable like that. Like, no, even when you're on vacation, so you got a business and you're on vacation and you're still not comfortable on vacation.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going, I know I'm good. You know what I'm saying? True. It's just like him being there. It's the same thing. It's a comfort level, and you gotta have that, because what, you gonna be there 7 days?
Nah, you can't.
You got kids, you got a family, you got a wife, you got whatever case may be. You want to be there for them. You know what I'm saying? And it's a balance that we all try to carry. So that helps my balance.
How do y'all balance that? Because the hours, sometimes with dealing with shops, I remember times when y'all shop was open till 10. Getting that bag. Yeah. And sometimes y'all still do it. House calls, whatever you got to do. Yeah. Is it hard for y'all, because all y'all have kids, to balance the family life with cutting hair?
Not anymore, I would say.
How was it in the beginning?
Now we just charge more. You know what I'm saying?
Now we just charge more.
Before it was just, you didn't charge as much, so we was younger and you put in way more time. Mm. Like now it's just managing your time.
I don't think it was it was at a time where that's what the number. Right now the number is different.
Yeah.
Okay. The number just different right now. Like me coming from Newark down to Middlesex County, like it's a completely different number out here.
What's the difference with the numbers and why is it changing?
The change is demographics and the people.
Right.
So like, you know, when you come in the shop where you got credit card machines, Apple Pay, Venmo, Cash App, things of that nature, people, there's no way you can't say you can't pay me. You forgot your wallet at home. Because I know you ain't forget your phone. I know you ain't forget your phone.
True.
But at the end of the day, when you're in the middle of Newark and some woman in front of the shop pulling her pants down, pissing in front of your store, and the dude walking in the store talking about couldn't he get a $10 haircut when you're only charging $12. So 12 became 25, 25 became 35, you know, everything, you know, went up 30%, 40%.
Plus at the same time, how long a haircut gonna last you?
Man, I'm at least going week by week.
2 weeks.
A week or two, right? I mean, you can't tell me you can go get a fifth of Henny for $45. You can't come get a haircut for $30 or $40. You can't tell me that.
Cause that haircut and that fifth go a alike.
That fifth gonna be pissed out in the morning.
Through that haircut, you gonna go through about 3-4 fifths.
You're not gonna
real. That's real.
That's a dope way. Yeah,
that's real. Now, how does that happen? Y'all bringing up a great point. How does that happen when y'all got y'all homies who like, yo, but yo,
and I hope y'all watching this shit.
Are they your real homies?
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Are they your real homies?
What was one of the funniest ways someone said they're gonna pay you without being money?
I mean, we all know the number one way.
You know the number one way they gonna pay us without the money. Cause you know what we do. You know what I'm saying? Bow it down.
That might be an even exchange. You know, all my watches. You know.
Cheeseburgers?
Basically.
Yeah, let's call it cheeseburgers.
Let's call it cheeseburgers. You know, so.
Hey, yo, cuz.
Oh, shit.
TJ said, I just got it. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Sometimes they could work out as an even exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, alright, you know, definitely, I ain't want to make that call later. You know.
Nowadays, you get a 3.5 for a quarter. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Shit is light now. You got to give me that and some change now. You can't even.
Nigga, I need a tip too.
You can't even just give me the little
blade,
the little 3.5, whatever. I started at 30.
Now look,
y'all charging. I need extra.
Man, haircut like a dinner at Wolfgang right now.
Straight up.
Say what?
Haircut like a dinner at Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Puck.
Wolfgang Puck.
$40 a plate.
Damn. I mean, they do be going up, son. He ain't lying.
I can't afford y'all.
Words. So those guys that walk in the shop every time just to check.
I'm gonna tell you why I can't afford them. Because I'm gonna tell you why I can't afford it. Yo, out of all these years James cut my head, I had maybe 3 people touch my head in between that time. I'm going to BET for the show back then, and I'm like, damn, I get there like 8 in the morning. And I'm like, yo, James ain't here. You on this BS. Now, this whole time, I'm watching Reef, I'm watching Hyde, all of them cut hair, and they sharp with it. But, it's like, I can't, it's worse than cheating on your girl when you go to another barber. Plus, I don't want to like it too much, because I'm going to have to go again. Yo, he laced me. Word is born. I'm up in the, I'm like, this when I ain't had a beard at this the goatee. When I got real cute with it, like I'm OC or something, you know what I mean? Like, just looking at when OC get cute with it. Not cute, it's cute with it. You know what I'm saying? You got, cause I got this. Cute with it. No, this much with the beard. This much with the beard. This before when you just got the thin. I'm talking about the thin mustache, the little goatee. You know what I'm saying? Right now I've been Wolfgang for a while, so I'm feeling myself. I'm like, he killed it. I ain't want to go back. I'm like, cause at part of me, I'm like, yo, James, I think that's when my headline started coming back on the low. I ain't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
What you gotta do is you gotta use them for occasions. So you was going somewhere.
That's how it happened.
Yeah,
that's how it happened. It was an occasion.
That's how you keep it. So that's like, yo, damn, I'm going to a wedding.
Them occasions become.
I'm gonna holler at my man, let him give me right for the wedding.
It would have been too many occasions. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, look, it's too good. I'm gonna keep liking it. You know what I'm saying?
How many birthdays you got, my nigga?
Yo, and you know what? I remember trying to find my barber on my birthday. I had a surprise party. He's at the surprise party, and I can't get a cut. I'm like, yo, bro.
You at the shop trying to get a cut?
I'm trying to get a cut, and he's at my party. I'm like, bro, what you just want me to look woofing? Like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying?
And I know the first time they cut you, they go all out.
Oh yeah,
they go all out the first time they cut you.
Know that? That's the real lens. Yo, that's the real lens.
He killed it. He killed it.
You ain't gonna sell no dirty car.
Nigga give you the vacuum all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna sell no dirty car. You
never had no vacuum.
Yo, man.
See, I'm gonna give you the transition. I'm gonna give you the. Okay, let me see if you could take this first. And then second time I'm gonna be like, let me throw a little extra.
See, I couldn't go.
See, that's upselling.
And then the third time you're gonna be like, I never felt nothing like that.
It tested your loyalty.
No, that's why I knew early.
You loyalty.
I knew early. I saw it first. I saw the magic that one time. Like, nah, I ain't messing with him. Nah, I can't keep going. It's my man's.
You're not gonna mind dropping that after that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Mind.
Now,
how much y'all pay for haircuts if you don't mind me asking?
I just pay a dub. I just
pay a dub.
Cause I just get this.
You just get your beard done?
Yeah, just a little bit,
What you get a little bit of? What's a little bit? What's a little bit?
I just get a Wu-Tang.
I pay 25. I've been with my barber 15 years.
25. What you got?
Where you at, D?
Damn. I cut my own kind of, so like, I don't know.
You bald, you shape up, right?
I cut my own hair.
20, 25. What you put?
Okay, he
25.
25.
I have the same. I had my barber for like 15 years too.
Okay, that's not bad.
He on your block on the low. I'm gonna take more.
He actually is.
We had the same barber shop.
So all right, boom. What I'm saying is like, boom.
Bus like that?
In our square mile radius of our shop, one shop is charging $40, and it's going all the way down to where we at 25.
Okay. Oh, I think they just started.
You know what I'm saying?
You talking about in the cut?
Yeah.
That's where I go actually. But
$40.
I went to him for that years.
You know what I'm saying? So what in the cut do for you for $40 is they wipe some cream on your forehead and under your eyes, and they put a hot towel on you for 3 minutes, and that's $40 on top of your haircut.
Yeah.
So
I give you a full.
Now
live
we
facial.
doing full live facials, steam machines,
all that. Yeah.
General.
the whole shit. It's like a 45-minute to an hour process. It's $75.
It's about an hour to an hour 15 minutes.
But it's worth it. It's like
it's not just wiping some cream on your face and putting a hot towel on your head.
So y'all do all that other.
Oh yeah, we do everything.
We extra right now.
We do everything.
Classic grooming.
We do it all.
Yo, it's called grooming. We got beard specials. We got beard creams. We got beard packages.
Yeah.
We got it all.
So you bearded baldheads, right?
Yeah, they need to know that. They definitely need to know that.
You see, in that case, you don't mind spending the extra bread.
And we never stop learning to add neither.
Right.
That's a part of the game.
So like the toupees earlier, the man weaves. That's about to be in effect soon.
Okay.
You know, everything's about to be in effect. You bald, you want some waves in the hook part, bro, you can come get that thing.
I want that hook part.
That's
I'm
what
trying to
saying,
get real
man.
Raekwon, not without the. I want the fade in the back.
That's what
I want the Raekwon with the. I want it.
On the hottest day of the year, you switch from
take his hat off.
Somebody say you gotta take
I like the
your
way
hat
it's
off.
flashed off the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yo, somebody say you gotta take your hat off.
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
He came in the shop the other day with his
They not gonna see it right now.
Yo, did he have the drawstrings down? Like,
man down something.
He had it ready.
Nah, you know.
I know he probably got that pushback ready now.
Nah, it's like it's kind of Wu-Tang-ish. That the Wu-Tang symbol.
Man, you know,
all you gotta do is get that Kobe. He be
cut
alright.
creators was just straight putting black on you. We do fibers now. They got fibers.
Got all type of options,
man.
I'm getting some fibers.
There's a lot of different options now.
They be
I'm
exaggerating.
getting some
man.
fibers. Nah, look.
I'm saying it's options now.
Nah.
He exaggerating, man.
Look, I ain't got the five. Look, I'm gonna need the fibers.
That's what I'm saying. It's options now.
Summertime.
It's a lot of options
Summertime.
now.
When it's time for me to get cute.
Ooh, Beijing.
Oh, he said that's old school.
It's a whole other game out here right
fibers
now.
where it's at.
Whatever you want, bro.
The fibers where it's at. This man right here, y'all.
The paint scare me.
He says he your favorite barber's favorite barber.
I didn't say that.
No, that's what I heard. But this is I'm looking at this.
I said I'm your favorite barber's barber.
Favorite barber's barber.
This you?
That's him right here. Who you cutting right here?
So that be you in the video spraying with all the water? On some funny shit? Like
nah, I don't be on some funny shit. I be on some,
nah, he be like,
some real shit.
But that's another barber.
We know who this is. We want to shout out. We want to shout out Jeff.
Okay.
That's why I made sure I had this picture right here. That's why I made sure I came through. Where'd he start at?
With us.
It's not a coincidence. I know where we go.
Don't say Nietzsche.
You know what I'm saying? I know where we started from, and so you cut one of the best. One of the best. I think Plainfield has so many dope barbers in this area, and they came. Did he start with y'all?
Yeah, he started with us. I put him on, and
dope.
That's my dog though. Like,
yeah,
he'll tell you. He tell me all the time. I appreciate for what you did for me. You know what I'm saying? So. That's my dude. You know what I mean? I
salute the rich weirdo.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I saw when it started. I definitely saw when it started. And so if a barber trusts you with his head, you doing the right thing right there.
You know what I'm saying? That's
your favorite barber's barber.
I know.
If I ain't your favorite, I'm your second.
And I can't go back to you. That's what I'm saying right there.
Yeah, that shit might fuck the whole relationship up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, I'm like, damn, James was gonna be the best man or something.
But see, realize too, like in our stores anyway.
I definitely shout to James came through.
Shout to Jigga. Shout to Jigga. But definitely know in our store, man, as long as you just come in the store and support us, man, we ain't worried about who you go to.
Who you go to.
Doesn't matter at all.
As long as you
come through that door, man. Don't matter who you go to.
Man,
the money's good.
Definitely. Before we close out, let them know where we can find you. Where's the shop?
354 North Avenue, Denellen, New Jersey. 732-752-1353 at CG Barber Parlor. Instagram, CG Barber Parlor at Gmail.
Barber Parlor, not barbershop.
Barber Parlor.
Do y'all got they're like individually, do y'all have a favorite cut? Like, you know, somebody sit in the chair like, yo, man, I want XYZ. You like, this is my go, like this is my signature.
I like to do something I haven't done.
Okay.
So if you come through and you try to stump me, that's what I want to do.
Nice.
If you be like, yo, let me come in, I'll do this design right here. I don't think you can do that. That's what I want to do.
Test.
I don't
you know what I'm saying?
No favorite.
Like any cut, whatever, we do all that shit.
Doesn't matter what race you are.
Oh,
no.
Because the Netland, you got everybody walking through.
Yeah, man.
Havanese.
You say what?
It's like,
I was gonna ask, does anybody come in and like act like not know what they want? Like,
adults,
Grown ass man.
I'm gonna say about 50% of people.
What?
People don't know what they want. They'll sit down like,
So how does the suggestion process go with that?
I still don't know what I want.
I ain't no style.
I'm like, you thought about this for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, like you knew
your whole ride here,
still
and plus your weight.
I mean, what you would do is ask them what they got last time, and then try to recommend something. You know what they got last time. Ask them how long was the service done last time, because it all goes with time. How long it got grown out and everything too.
I try to make it feel like they stupid. Real.
Yeah.
I would have just been under the assumption that like most adults knew what they wanted.
Nah.
Tell them why.
It's adults that'll bring their kid and don't know what they want.
If anybody came in my chair,
be like,
I'm breaking out the bowl. I'm like, all right, you'll notice we're here. Take the bowl. Let's go. Sit down, make it real quick. Get in and out. $40 for this bowl.
I bet you I could think what your wife think about you right now. I'm pretty sure.
Yo, man. Nah, but thanks everybody that come support us so far.
Yes,
thank you.
Truly appreciate it, man.
Everybody that's coming in the future.
Y'all
thank you guys for coming, again. For letting us come here for the evening.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all.
We are about to take over the block again. But it wasn't we're about to take over the block again type of
mentality or energy. No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? We just want to make sure y'all just don't come through and get your hair cut and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, make sure you got your skincare. Make sure your scalp right. Make sure your eyebrows come with that, my boy.
I think I got a caller calling in. And they might hopefully shout your Beards and Baldheads. They playing over here. Unless.
What's that, Skype?
I'm not sure, but they got in. But continue.
We had 2 calls for the night though.
Yeah, y'all. That means they loving y'all.
Whoever it was,
that was Makisha.
Oh, that was sis.
Oh,
of course, it's Kid.
Let me know when it's
Of course.
Good looking, sis.
Shout out, man. Look, it's a family affair. Like I put on the post. Hope everybody spreads the word.
She said that is me.
That is you. Keith, call again.
She's listening hard then.
Keith, call again. My fault. I don't know if I had it mute on that.
Facebook, Instagram.
She on the live right now.
Yo, so Keith, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't know if I had that part muted.
Jay said it's his bad,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Keith, shout out to Pam, shout out to the whole family. Shout out to we got younger brother is getting busy.
400.
Let him know what's going on with him.
400. You know, right now.
Yeah, talk that rap shit.
Hey, Fo moving, man. If you ain't heard 400 FOE-SHUNED, you know what I mean? If you don't know about now, shit catch the fuck up. You know what I mean? Little bro in Cali right now, he be right back. And then he be right back over there again. You know what I mean? So just listen out. He about to drop that Before the Love 2.
Mm-hmm.
After the Hate. He about to drop that next. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming soon. Listen out for that. I'm going to say in the next month or 2. I'm going to say month maximum. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple freestyles he about to drop right now. Shout to my little bro, man. 400. Shout to you.
400. At 400. 4_HUNED. FOE. Family over everything.
I want to thank everybody, y'all participation for coming through. This is not the last time you're going to see them. Just letting y'all know now, they're gonna definitely come through and they're gonna show you their work live on Beards and Baldheads coming up soon. To let everybody know, shout out to everybody who tuned in and who tunes in every week and supports everybody on IG, everybody on Facebook, everybody on BKS1Radio.com. Make sure this week that y'all go to we're gonna get to y'all in a sec before give y'all shout outs. Make sure y'all go to Zaluba Lounge in West Orange, Trish? In West Orange. I got the General, it's his day party this Sunday. My thing is, what time is it? 4 to 9, he's going to be on the wheels. If y'all watch BKS1, make sure y'all come through and support. This Sunday's Zaluba Lounge, 4 to 9. And any shout-outs that y'all want to give, my brothers. It's your world.
At Jihad, JIHAD _DA. No, I'm sorry. At JIHAD.DA.CUTTA and CG Barber Parlor, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, I'm at Jihad the Bearded Barber on IG. You can follow me on Facebook, Jihad Pool. Come check us out, man. Into knowing.
Oh yeah, I hope y'all remember me as well. Your favorite barber's barber, ain't nothing gonna change. I ain't gotta spell it for you.
Y'all gonna see it on my IG too, man. Thank y'all for coming through. Gonna take some pics real quick and bust these moves, beards and bald heads. We out. Holla at y'all next week.
Peace.
What's after 10? You know, like it's the quiet storm. You know, out here with the low voice, like it's the quiet storm. It's after 10 and all, but I mean, sheesh.
Yeah, I saw the difference just now too.
Ladies, man. You know what I mean, yeah?
All night on my own shit.
Smoking and drinking in the fast in front of the store. Movement was running before we passed. Fresh out of high school, just the homies having a blast. We up in the home, we gathered, we plotted.
It's late. It's over.
I had this thing on mute and I didn't realize that part. I'm up here like, yo, man, because they be prank calling on some BS. My fault, Keith. My fault. I couldn't hear nothing. That was my fault.
That was her both times.
Yeah, that was her both times. Yo, we're gonna take a picture real quick.
Oh man, we thought we had two different people. Yes, sir.
They gotta do the whole hour and a half next time.
No, yes. Yes, no.